All right, today we're cutting some firewood. I'm gonna quick run through some of the equipment that we're using. We got a steel 044 with a 20-inch bar. We've got our picaroon. I like this one with the axe on the back for some of the branches that we have that we need to chop off. And then I have up our measure stick. We're cutting everything at 24 inches. So we're gonna go through and show you how we set that up to cut. All right, how I set this up, I use my pick and I'll roll some of the logs down to get, I like about 3 lined up. If they're small, maybe 4 of them. The way our skids are set up, you'll see when we cut, we want the first cut to be right over top of the skid. So we'll go through that now. All right, so what we're gonna do, we got our measure stick, we got our saw fired up. So I'm gonna set my stick down and find a spot that I can easily identify. Hit all 3 of them at once. Go ahead and measure again. I'm not cutting all the way through, and you'll see why in a second. You got to be a little more careful not to get the bar into the dirt. So on that last, on the cut, just be a little careful there. Now you can see we have wood. You got to be mindful of the tension and compression when you're cutting. So since we have our skid over top of the cut, I can come back. I can make those cuts and they fall right off. So we'll go back to the start, do the same thing. Since I cut it about halfway, let's come from underneath. So I'll line all 3 of those up, cut them all. I'll throw them off to the back since my brother's helping me split. I throw those off to the back and being mindful of keeping enough space to keep the wood chips off of him, and that we're both being safe when we do that. So he's got enough room. He's running the splitter behind me. So you can see what we already have split up. The reason we cut at 24 inches, the material is about 100 inches. So you can see with 2 of those, we had a little cookie left over. So we throw those all to the side. 24 inches is about the perfect size for the splitter. 25 is absolute max. So we cut it at 24 inches, gives you a little bit of leeway. You can see with the way I'm measuring, if you're off just a little bit, you can still fit it in the splitter. The woodshed, it's 8 feet deep. So then you have 4 perfect rows by the time you pile your shed. So you don't have any short pieces that just don't pile well. So you can fill up your shed completely. So we're gonna keep going through these steps. We're gonna roll more down and just keep knocking out some of this firewood for the winter. We got 18 cord here. We got a little bit cut up so far, so we're just gonna keep working and knocking this pile out.